Now, retired Marine Staff Sergeant Johnny Joey Jones. He's the Public Affairs Director for bootcampaign.com and a former Hill staffer for the House Veterans Affairs Committee. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
You know, I know your personal story. You served in Iraq. You lost both of your legs. And a big question I think so many Americans are asking today is, did you and others who lost their lives, did it happen in vain now for what we're seeing going on in Iraq?
You know, I don't think vain is the right word to use, but I do believe there's a lot of frustration among those of us who have served. When we were in Iraq, and I had the opportunity to tell the President this, every town that I was in, we liberated people. We empowered them. We didn't conquer or destroy them. And, you know, we have to have the commitment there to finish the job.
Joey, you just tweeted earlier today, you said, imagine someone else raising your kids because you died for a cause your government couldn't take the political risk to finish. One thing is politics, another thing is strategy, but so many of our vets have served multiple tours of duty. Is it your understanding that you would do this all again if you had the chance to do it and go back in?
No, absolutely. I've talked to many vets, those wounded, those that came back, leaving their brothers and sisters behind. And the fact is, fought a war there, and even though we endured great loss and sacrifice, the Iraqi people endured the lion's share of it, and we have a commitment there that we have to honor. And there are two issues here. One is how we should have pulled out, and two are how do we handle the issues at hand today.
All right, so we heard the president today come out and speak to the nation, and he basically said emphatically no U.S. troops will be sent in. He said he's going to be discussing with his military advisors over the next few days exactly what to do. If you were advising him, what would you say?
Well, our military is a combined arms military. We've known for hundreds of years that combined arms gets the job done. We can't simply just bomb and hope that everything's okay. There is a diplomatic issue at hand, and I believe that our troops will have to be on the ground to solidify a government and also a military that can get the job done for the Iraqi people.
So you're saying you would be for the idea of sending troops back in at this point?
Well, here's the deal. In 2003, we had a very unconditioned military for war. We had a military that was used to haircuts and uniforms. Now we have the best trained, best conditioned military our country has ever seen. And I don't believe we should just roll in with 100,000 troops again, but I believe that combined arms, surgical units, units that know how to do diplomacy as well as combat are almost inevitable for this situation.
Mm-hmm. I know that you were in touch with Marcus Luttrell. He, of course, is the one lone survivor. What did he say about what he thinks is going on?
You know, Marcus is a great guy, and he's plainly spoken. And his one Facebook message was, you know, if Baghdad falls, get ready to grab your kit and go. Marcus understands what's at stake here. Baghdad is a symbol of freedom for our country as much as Iraq. We literally spent over a decade there liberating people from a tyrannical government. And, you know, this Commander-in-Chief has the opportunity, have the courage to honor a commitment that we made when we turned their world upside down by taking out Saddam and his regime.
Wow.
Joey, thanks so much, obviously, for your service, but also what you continue to do for our veterans. We want to tell you about what Staff Sergeant Jones' organization, Push-Ups for Charity, does. It's gearing up for its final push. It's an event at the Reflecting Pool in D.C. on June 28th. Supporters will perform push-ups to create awareness and raise money for veterans, hoping to raise up to $1 million. For more information to make a donation, go to pushupsforcharity.com. And I'm actually going to be there on Fox & Friends that morning in the steps of the Lincoln Memorial with Joey doing push-ups. I've been practicing, Joey, and getting in shape. So.
I think he's still going to beat you.
I guarantee you.
Joey, thanks for your time today. Thanks for your service.
Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Rick.